Throughout my career, I definitely always had in the back of my mind that I wanted to be a mother. I had all of this fear around starting a family because of what I had seen. I had seen, contracts be paused. I had seen my friends hide pregnancies to be able to secure new contracts. I felt like maybe I was safe. Maybe I had accomplished enough, and I was wrong. I remember very vividly just looking at Cammie. There was just this moment where I was moved. It just felt like there's no way I'm gonna let her and her generation take on this fight.
Each thing that you've tried has been hard. And I think that has been so consistent in your life that you will take on the hard stuff.
I think a lot about just the world that she's gonna grow up in and the things that she will encounter. And that gives me courage, and she's helped me find my voice, because I think all of this is something I would totally just not be comfortable with, but looking at her, I feel that pull for creating change. So I started fighting for maternal protection. Change their maternal policies for all female athletes. When you go to the Olympics and you medal, you get a bonus. If you don't, you get a reduction. And if you're pregnant during that time, there's nothing in place to protect you. That's why so many women are forced out of the sport. My name is Allyson Felix, and I am Cameron's mom. It's not for myself, it is really for the future. Black women are nearly 4 times more likely to die from childbirth than white mothers. We were able to bring childcare to our national championships. We need to provide women of color with more support during their pregnancies.
This never give up kind of attitude came in early on. When no one else could fix a broken chair or solve a puzzle, you were determined. You weren't going to stop until it was done.
To truly believe in something and then speak out about it, I think you have to get to a place where you don't worry about the financial part of it or what the response might be, but if you truly think it's the correct thing to do, then you have to move forward with it.
And if you don't attempt to do something that's difficult, you never will accomplish anything.
Becoming a mother has completely changed me. It's giving me a whole new perspective. I really look at things I do as the way it's gonna affect the world that my daughter is gonna grow up in and her generation. I guess when I think about my dreams for Cammie, I think it's just that she won't have any limitations, that she won't second guess that because she's a girl or because she's a Black girl.
Yeah, I think you're preparing an excellent toolbox for her to reach into.
After I fought for maternal protections and I feel like I really found my voice, I think I had so much fear around speaking out, and once I did, there was kind of this freeing moment, and I understood like the power of my platform, of my voice, of believing in something and standing for something. I'm special.
I'm special.
I'm smart.
I'm smart.
I can do hard things.
I can do hard things.
I had a moment where I was competing in the 400 and I got second, and the woman who won was a young mother, and just getting to talk to her and the impact of me fighting for maternal protections had on her life. I felt like in that moment I had really contributed to something bigger than, just myself. As I was preparing to leave the sport, that would carry on and that people would be able to benefit for that.
I couldn't be more proud.
After I had fought for maternal protections, that one thing really shifted for me. And it moved in all the spaces of things I'm passionate about. The women's footwear brand that I founded, Seish, for women, by women.
Let's tell the story. Let's talk about it, and let's talk about it from the beginning.